Got 2 days, man. You got 2 days. What's good? What's good? You got 2 days, man. You got 2 days. It's all good, dude. It's all good, baby. It's all good in the hood, man. Know what time it is, man. You got 2 days. Got 2 days to get it right, man. You got 2 days. You got 2 days, man. That's all I gotta say. You got 2 days. Got 2 days. 2024 is all behind you. What y'all gonna do? You got 2 days to get it right, man. That's for real. I better try to make it right, man. Y'all know we ain't got that much to talk about tonight, but guess what? Somebody ain't here tonight. Somebody, somebody ain't here tonight. Somebody ain't gonna be here in the morning. You got 2 days. Count down the day. It's gonna be a whole new year, man. 2025 rolling in. Or y'all gonna be like, uh, what's that kid name that's arguing with the kid? Y'all got a grown kid arguing with a kid. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all got a grown kid arguing with a kid. Oh, that's his name. What's his name? Oh, that's his name. Finesse two time. That's two time arguing with a kid, man. He can't wait till 2024 over with. You got a grown kid arguing with a little kid. Come on, man. We got to do better in 2025, man. That's for real. If you a grown man, you ain't got no business arguing with no kid. You really ain't got no business with no kid in no real business. You got 2 days to get it right, man. And that's for real. Y'all come on in here, man. Y'all see what I'm doing. Y'all see what I'm doing. It's 7:13. Guess what? I'm doing it the Starbucks way. I'm doing it the Starbucks way tonight at 7:13. Hit that like button when y'all show up, man. Hit the like button when you show up. Because you might not be able to hit the like button tomorrow. I'll tell you right now. There's some people that's not going to be here in the morning. So hit the like button tonight. Don't wait to think you can do it tomorrow. Hit the like button. That's for real. I ain't even gonna be here that long. I just got a little time today. I got a little time right now. That's the only reason I'm here. Y'all know what time it is, man. If y'all showed up, hit the like button. If y'all showed up, hit the like button. Cause ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you tomorrow. If y'all already know, I always say, don't put out what you can do today for tomorrow. And anytime I come on, it's just number documentation, man. And if you hit the like button today, that means you got documented on today's live. What's good, man? What's good? Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm doing it this way tonight. What can I add you on Fortnite, man? I don't play no Fortnite, man. Although if I did play Fortnite, I wouldn't even deny that. I say yeah. Now you can do whatever you want to do, but that don't mean I'm gonna join it because I don't know how to play no Fortnite. I don't. Hey man, you got a good plan. You just got the wrong man. I don't know nothing about no Fortnite, man. All I know is you got 2 days to get it right. Oh, it's all good on my end. What's good, Danny? Y'all hit that like button, y'all show up, man. Y'all already know I ain't gonna be here long, man, but I got a little time today, man. I stopped by the old Starbucks, got me a nice shot of coffee, man, just so I can be up and enjoy these small time festivities with the people that's gonna chat in, right? And I want to tell them they got 2 days to get it right because 2024 is almost over with. We're going into 2025, and that's real. But don't find yourself arguing with no kids. Say, I thought that, you know what, man? I really thought it was real funny, man. Because the world done changed, man. You got grown men arguing with kids. You know what I'm saying? For that's two time arguing with a 12-year-old kid. He arguing with King, somebody's baby. Come on, man. How far y'all gonna take this shit, man? Hey, man, come on, Melissa. I don't know nothing about no Fortnite. I don't know nothing about no Fortnite, man. Why everybody choose to add me to Fortnite? Do I look like a gamer? I ain't knocking no gaming. If I knew how to play Fortnite, if I was a gamer, I said yes. Add me to Fortnite. Add me to Call of Duty and all them other kind of games, and we can become streamers. And guess what? We might be able to make some real money. Oh, I got the gaming chair. Yeah, I got a gaming chair. But it ever occurred to you, I might have a son. I might have a son that's a gamer. Or the chair just might be comfortable and I like sitting in it. Have that ever crossed your mind? Uh-oh, somebody said ask me to grab a switch from the backyard. Ask me to grab a switch from the backyard, man. Yeah, you know, they might need their ass whooped. I don't know, man. Okay, here we go. Somebody came in and told my P Diddy. Man, P Diddy got a long road ahead of him, man. Yeah, P Diddy got a long road ahead of him, man. I ain't his brother. I ain't nowhere close to P Diddy's brother, man. That's for real. But I know one thing. Time is winding down for P. Diddy. Y'all can laugh and do all that other shit, but time is winding down for him. Either he gonna stay in or he gonna stay out. He got 2 days to get it right also. Son Diddy Combs, you got 2 days to get it right, man. That's for real. Oh, he might accept that plea. I don't know, man. What you say? He's with Big Bubba. Well, whoever that is. Oh, who the hell is Big Bubba? Y'all telling me something I don't know, man. Who is Big Bubba? I don't know nothing about no Big Bubba. I don't know nothing about his big brother. I don't know nothing about his little brother. You got to take that up with all them people that enjoy that baby oil and that Vaseline shit, man. You know, he had a hell of a run, man, but it's over with, man. But like I said, y'all got 2 days to get it right, man. And the funniest thing I seen 10 years versus fighting. Say, listen, the funniest thing I seen on this internet, man. This is just keep it straight up, right? Keep it straight up. For the next two times, you got the motherfucking funnest award for 2024, man. You arguing with a 12-year-old kid. You got a 12-year-old kid showing text messages of you, man, and all that shit up, man. Y'all got to do better, man. Grown people can't be arguing with kids. Y'all can't put kids in y'all business, man. Y'all can't try to turn them kids into no fucking gangsters, man. The world is going crazy, man. That's for real. What did he say? Pete did his dad. Okay. Tell Pete did I say, let me borrow a couple of million of them dollars he got, man. I swear I won't buy no baby oil with it. Can he do that for me? Somebody sent tag Pete did it and said, let me borrow a couple of meals. So I swear I won't buy no Vaseline or baby oil with it, man. Can anybody do that for me? It's a lot of P. Diddy people in here tonight, man. A lot of P. Diddy fans in here tonight. Y'all sure y'all ain't mentioned now one of them Diddy parties? I ain't no doubt. Yeah, like my boy Fee said, that's grown folks' table for sure, man. Finesse got to get right, man. Well, you know what, man? Like I said, man, the game done changed, man. You know, people see potentials in kids and they want to do right by the kid, man. But sometimes you just got to let them kids go through that shit by themselves Sometimes you gotta let them kids struggle because I know one thing. If his son, which he claiming King was his son, but if King real daddy was any kind of fucking father, he'd have stepped up and say, "Nah, man, I don't want my son involved in all that shit." But see, it's money involved, so King can't be on the outside looking in when he a little meal ticket, right? But at the end of the day, they don't understand what they doing is they writing King a motherfucking pass to prison, right? They write King a pass to prison. They don't even see it. They feel like it's all fun and games. They teach them how to shoot dice, teach them how to be a real street guy and all that shit, right? But they overlook it, man. This is a kid, man. They write him a one-way ticket to whatever prison that's waiting on this kid, man. And believe me, yeah, believe me, King 12 right now. He's 12 years old right now, right? Let's do the math on this thing. In 5 years, he'll be 17 if he don't have a birthday coming up. He is eligible. He is, he is eligible to go to prison at 17, right? That's King. He's 12 right now, and they done already raised him to be what they call a street guy. So he has an official pass to prison as we speak. Why? Because the prison system and the people that's a part of the prison system, which is law enforcement, they are tracking King right now at 12 years old. But people ain't looking at that part of it. He is already getting tracked. At 12 years old, he getting tracked by law enforcement. And he already got him a one-way ticket to whatever prison system that's waiting on him. Mark my word, 5 years from now, Lil King won't be Lil King no more. He'll be inmate King in somebody motherfucking prison. Mark my word. That's for real. And the people that's participating in the game right now, they're only looking at King as a little small pawn. Why? Because people use their kids every day to get access to certain shit. Women use their kids against the men that they had them by to get child support and all that shit, right? King is being used right now by all them people, all the mob type people and all that other shit. He getting used right now. But what people don't see is he has a one-way ticket that's already written for him to go to prison. And that's for real. So it is what it is, man. It's fun and games right now. That's why I said the next two time can't wait till 2024 to be over with. He ready to go into 2025, just like everybody else, right? But my advice to anybody in that situation, man, don't put no fucking kid in your business, man. Don't put no 12-year-old kid in your business and show him all the shit that you showing him. Because what he gonna do? He don't know no better. He's just a kid. Although his actions represent something else, but his mind is still in kid mode. He don't know when to be serious and when not to be serious. You can't teach that shit to no 12-year-old, man. Quit playing. Quit playing for next two times. Quit playing. All them people in mob ties thinking this man is going to prison, man. And that's for real. This kid is going to fucking prison. King will be 17 in 5 more years if he don't have a birthday coming up. If he don't have a birthday coming up, he'll be 17. If he do have a birthday coming up, he'll soon to be 17, right? And by the time King is 20 years old, he'll be in somebody's system. And that ain't got nothing to do with me hating on no fucking kid. It's just the way he being groomed right now. He being groomed with a bunch of motherfuckers that's in the streets and that are addicted to hustling. Simple as that. So it's a bunch of opportunities taking advantage of a motherfucking kid. Taking advantage of a 12-year-old kid, man. You don't get no motherfucking points for that. No, man. You don't get no points for that. You know, it's kind of like this here. Let's let's take a look at this here, right? Do we remember when OCW said they need to call CPS on finesse 2 times, right? I don't really know how the shit went, but I know it went something like that, right? And in that instance, man, CPS should have got involved. CPS should have took this kid and put him in some other place other than a person that's in the rap industry or so-called himself a motherfucking solidified street gangster or gangster rap guy, which is Finesse 2 times. I ain't knocking Finesse 2 times, and I'm not hating on Finesse 2 times. It's just an opinion, and everybody can speak on it, right? Because it's public information. Ain't shit hid about what's going on with Finesse 2 times and King, right? Like I said, I want to give Finesse 2 times the motherfucking me Big Dummy Award for 2024. The award goes to Finesse 2 times. He in first place for that. You take a 12-year-old motherfucking kid and give him all this grown folks information, and you expect him to process that shit. Come on, man. A grown man can barely process real information without telling it. So you think a fucking 12-year-old ain't gonna tell it? Yeah, ain't no doubt. Like little kid gonna get somebody hurt. Ain't no doubt. Because why? Because the kid think it's all fun and games, which it is to him. He don't know no better. He don't know no better. At 12 years old, man, come on, man. Your mind ain't fully developed, although people look at it as a young hustler and all that shit. That 12-year-old kid got a one-way ticket to somebody's institution. Remember what I told y'all? King got a one-way ticket to somebody's institution. And it ain't got nothing to do with nobody going against him. He just don't know no better. He feel like what he doing is right. And all he can see, because this is what he was taught, is all about the money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So he's been groomed to think like that. So 2024, man, y'all see all the cases and all this shit done went down. From the YSL trial to all this shit done went down. These are grown men that went to these trials, right? And they was telling it on each other. What the fuck you think a 12-year-old gonna do if he sees something that's out of character and the people come to him? You think he ain't gonna tell it? He's supposed to. He's 12 years old. That's a kid. But you instill all this grown man information in it and show him all this shit that supposed to be concealed from a 12-year-old. I guarantee you. Check this out. I guarantee you. And this is the world we live in. I guarantee you that King has had sex with grown women before because the people that he was around thought that shit was funny. I guarantee you. Guarantee you King done had sex with a grown woman before. And people looking at that shit like it's super funny. And ain't shit funny about that. Ain't shit funny about that. Exposing the kid to something that he don't supposed to be exposed to until he reaches a certain motherfucking age. But we gotta remember, oh yeah, he in danger. He for sure in danger. He in danger due to the fact because of the shit he been exposed to. That's the reason why he in danger. The shit that he's been exposed to is gonna keep him in danger. And like I said, but people wasn't looking at that like that. They was looking at it as if that shit was cool. Everything he was being taught was cool. You know, didn't know that when you in a impoverished area and you that age, your kid mentality gonna always show up. Cause why? You gonna be spoiled, man. It's no different from having a kid in the household that wants something for Christmas and he can't get it. What do? He run off and start crying and run to his room and all that shit, which is kid shit. And it's expected out of a kid. So when Finesse 2 times said King ran off because he didn't give him no money, what the fuck was you expecting, man? That's a kid. Kids gonna do kid shit, man. It's no different than your son or your daughter wanting something and they can't get it. What they gonna do? They gonna act out in a kid's way. It's the same thing that King did. But the only difference in this matter is Finesse 2 times and let him see some shit he ain't have no business let him see it. That's what happened. And not only that, he done sent the fucking kid text messages. What grown man sent a 12-year-old text messages the way that he sent King? Come on, man. Who does that? What grown man sends a kid text messages that Finesse 2 times sent to King? Man, don't no grown man do that shit. You sending some grown men texts to a fucking 12-year-old kid. You let a 12-year-old kid see some shit that you didn't have no business letting him see. You let this kid up around you and you talking to him as if he the same age you are. You let a 12-year-old smoke weed with you. Come on, man. What the fuck, man? But this is what this shit coming to, right? Everybody wants the attention. Okay, my boy said his nickname in prison would be well, hey man, y'all hit that like I ain't gonna give him no nickname, man. I ain't giving that kid no nickname, but I am giving the ball, a strike, and I have to do that. I cannot excuse the fact that these grown men has preyed on a 12-year-old kid for nothing less than clicks and views. They used this kid for clicks and views. That's all they did, you know. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. Because neither one of those people gave a real fuck about this kid. Because if they did, they wouldn't expose him to the shit that they exposed him to. Come on, man. They don't give a fuck about that kid, man. What they saw was a chance to get thousands and thousands and millions of views that was going to benefit them and their career. Hey, man, it's like Finesse 2 times said, what song? He ain't had number 2 songs. This is a grown man talking about a 12-year-old kid ain't had number 2 songs. He going back and forward with a kid on text message. Come on, man. But this is the era we live in. People don't give a fuck who they take advantage of. What's good, G? Y'all hit that like button when y'all show up, man. And like I said, for those that just tapping in, you got 2 days. You got 2 days, man. 2 days to hit your reset button. And the year gonna change. So I want that to be known first. That was my first thought process when I got here. But I'm just looking over what I was seeing the other day, and that was Finesse 2 times going back and forth with a fucking 12-year-old. Who does that? Who does that? A grown man showing text messages online to other grown people that's in the metaphors world that he was arguing with a 12-year-old. Who do that? Do y'all know anybody that do that that's close to y'all? That's for real. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. People don't give a fuck about how they get clicks and views. That's for real. People don't care about how they get clicks and views. People don't give a fuck about how they go viral. This internet shit will fuck you up. Remember when I told you, social media will fuck a person's mind up. And it's showing you in real time how these guys, right? Check it out. How these guys exploited a 12-year-old. These guys exploited a 12-year-old. He's still getting exploited right now, by the way. Because don't nobody them people don't give a fuck about him. They don't give a fuck about him. They just using this kid for clicks and views and to establish some type of currency to go their way. Because if they gave a damn about it, they would not be sharing real adult information with a 12-year-old, knowing that in the immediate future it's going to be detrimental to his mental capacity and his motherfucking health. Trust me, because you know why? Everybody ain't gonna look at King as a 12-year-old, because you can say the wrong thing to a grown man and he'll forget that you 12 and he will unalive you immediately. We got some grown men out here like that. They don't care about oh, that's a kid. They don't care about that, because what they say in their mind, if you a kid, stay in a kid's place. That's what they gonna say. Y'all know I ain't telling no lie. Y'all know I ain't telling no lie. And it's gonna come a time and point. Right, check me out now. It's gonna come a time and point. This little kid King ain't gonna stay in his place. And he gonna suffer the consequences or the repercussions of all the people that he been around. And that's real. Because it's a real true saying. Show me your motherfucking company and I can tell you where you going. King actually think he's a motherfucking real hustler. He think he's a real street hustler. In his mind, in his 12-year-old mind, he think he's a real street hustler. But he don't know what comes with the fucking streets. Because I guarantee you, they not giving him that part. Because if they was giving him that part, he'll understand. As a matter of fact, he won't understand. He's a 12-year-old. So everything right now in life is motherfucking game to him. But in 5 more years, it gets real. Maybe in 4 more years when he's 16, because we done all seen 16-year-olds either unalive somebody or get unalived, right? And I always tell people, it ain't no such thing as good kids no more. Because a good kid can go 0 to 100 real quick. And that ain't knocking the people that's raising their kids. Because once again, that kid can be outstanding inside of your home. And when he go outside, the outside influence is bigger than what's being taught in the home. Like King, who says he wouldn't have been a good kid? He probably would have been a good kid, but his parents were in a struggling position, right? So what they seen was money. The next 2 times came along, he's a prominent rapper, he got millions, and he wants to let King run along with him, right? But it didn't come free. He gave them parents some money. He broke them off. So guess what they do? They pretty much sold their motherfucking son to finesse 2 times. They pretty much sold that kid, man. And that's the fucked up part about it. But Who am I? Who am I? I'm a nobody in that situation. I'm on the outside looking in, like we all are on the outside looking in. But it don't take no rocket scientist to figure out that that kid was sold. That kid was sold, man. They sold that kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. On that, it's 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 a hell of a world we live in, man. And this internet thing is a hell of a mind game or mind blowing situation for people that can't think. Remember what I told y'all, because people in general will get on the internet and speak as if, the situation ain't shit. Oh, he'll be all right, not knowing that this kid ain't gonna be all right, man. This kid has been traumatized, right? He's been traumatized, and not only that, he's looked at shit in a different way to where now he thinks somebody owed him something. He think somebody really, really owed him something. A 12-year-old now that done held thousands and thousands of dollars in his hand up to his ear, right? He done held thousands and thousands of dollars up to his ear. So once that money is taken away, like I said, he goes back into the kid mindset. He starts to pout. He run away. He do everything that a kid would do inside of a home. He's only acting in an adult manner when he's around the people and he looking at them people and all he doing is emulating the people. He don't know shit about that. He don't know nothing about that, but he's been exposed to that. It's no different than living in a neighborhood and you see people selling work all day at 12 years old, right? You are amused by what's happening and how much money is being turned over that you've been exposed to, right? So you don't want to go to school no more. No, hell no. They ain't making that kind of money at school. I don't want to go to school. I need to beat iron there with finesse 2 times. I need to beat iron there so I can hold thousands of dollars up to my ear. So I can show all the other 12 years old we the same age, but I got more money than you, right? And like I said a while ago, I know how this shit go. King has been exposed to women because you got some roach ass women out here. You got some low down, panty dropping women in this world. Y'all know I ain't lying. You got some low down, grown, panty dropping, pussy popping women in this world. Remember I told you that. King has been exposed to grown women. King probably done fuck more women than some of these people in this chat. And I ain't talking about no trash women because just because the situation occur, that don't mean they trash. But I will say this: women that are in a place to get money, they don't give a fuck where the money coming from, man. Believe that. Believe that. And do you actually think all them times King went on the road with Finesse 2 Time and all them other rappers, he didn't fuck no grown woman? You gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy. King done went on the road and done fucked a lot of grown women. He's been exposed to shit that he never had no business being exposed to at 12 years old, right? So what did he do? What did he do? What's good, Big Face? What do King do when he gets to 17 or 18 years old, right? What did he do? Let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this real shit that I'm giving out, right? Y'all know when I come to this, like I said, finesse two times. You had the right plan, but you didn't have the right man. You had a fucking kid, right? You had a kid. That's what you had. Now, I can't knock you for what your intentions were. But with a kid, you knew that shit wasn't gonna work, man. You been to the fucking feds and everything, man. You know how that shit go, man. You was fooling your fucking self and you thought you could take this kid and transform this kid into something other than what happened. And you found yourself on the fucking internet going back and forward with text messages with a kid. You lose points for that. You lose points for that. Simple as that. There's no way around it. You lose points for that because you on the fucking internet arguing with a 12-year-old kid and you proudly showing text messages to the grown people of the world. How fucked up is that, man? Huh? How fucked up is that? That's just like me arguing uh, with my motherfucking 12-year-old nephew and I'm getting on here showing him shit. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all quit playing, man. This 2024 we in. Some people can't wait till you get to 2025 to hurry up and put this year behind them. And I know Finesse two times is one of those people. You know, I know he's one of those people can't wait to get into 2025 so he can get this shit behind him. Well, guess what? You got 2 days, bro, and you can move on. You can move on and you can lick your wounds about what took place with you and this fucking kid. But people probably would forgive, but you know we live in a motherfucking bashing world. But people never forget though. Never forget, man. 747, man. It's 747. That's a motherfucking jet, ain't it? Yeah. I'm taking off like a jet, man. You know, I got my motherfucking Starbucks working. I got my Starbucks working, man. Got my Starbucks working, man. I'm just riding back, man. Cause we got 2 days till this shit all over with. And there's a lot of people want to put a lot of shit behind them. So shout out to those people that want to put that bullshit behind them. Let's do that. Shout out to them people, man. Yeah. Shout out to them people. That's for real. So anyway, man. Anyway, you know, I want to leave this motherfucking topic. I really want to leave this topic, man. But I can't. I can't leave this topic, man. I can't. Because I always say about this motherfucking internet, man. You know what I'm saying? I always say about this internet, man. This motherfucking internet ain't nothing more than exposing people, taking advantage of people. That's what the internet is, man. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. This shit ain't nothing about the truth. this this is a opportunist land for people that are real live narcissists. That's what this fucking internet is. This is the home of the narcissists. The internet is, right? Y'all know I ain't lying. The internet is the home of the narcissists. This is the friend of the narcissist. This is the friend of people that like taking advantage of situations for their own motherfucking well-being. And that's real. That's what the internet is. It's no different than politics. It's no different than politics, man. You know how somebody can be running. What's good, Mohammed? You know how people be running for political offices, right? You know, and we see it all the time. It's kind of like this past election. where you had Trump running for president, Kamala Harris running for president, and they were taking real big shots at each other, going getting information that was 30 years ago and dropping it on them, trying to expose them for what they was and what they ain't, right? That's what this internet is about. But you have to be here to understand and to figure it out, man. You know, you have to be honest because this shit, motherfuckers will take advantage of it, and it's a proven fact. And my point in this matter is 12-year-old King. 12-year-old King. King was brought to this internet first, right? Only to be taken advantage of by Finesse 2 times. That's why he was brought here. He was brought here for nothing more than clicks and views. He was brought here to boost Finesse 2 time ego. So people could paint another picture of him and put him on a upper echelon as if he gave a fuck about a kid that was in a impoverished home and didn't have no money. That's what Finesse 2 time wanted people to think, right? In other words, in street terminology, the kid wasn't nothing but a come up. He wasn't nothing but a come up. He was a pawn on a motherfucking chess set. He was a pawn on a chess set. But during that time playing chess, he was exposed to a lot of other shit, right? He was exposed to a lot of other shit, right? He went to adult parties. He did all the shit that the adults did. He smoked weed with the adults. And those people ought to be fucked up about that, man. But they not. Them people ain't fucked up about that. You know why? Because every time King comes up on whoever platform and they get an interview from this kid, they're going to do numbers. And we know the world is about the numbers game. The world is about the numbers game. If it ain't doing numbers, it ain't making sense. Simple as that. But people in position already know this. Y'all got to remember, this is a kid. He don't know how that shit work. He don't know he being played on. He don't know he being used. He don't know none of that shit. All he know is he can hold a couple of $1,000 up to his motherfucking ear as if he was listening to it like the other rappers do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't no doubt, G. He is a kid. I just told you that. King is a kid, man. King is a kid, man. He a 12-year-old kid, man. That's already got a one-way ticket to the prison system. And some people say, well, how can you say that, Wood? The proof is in the pudding. Yeah, you mean? How can I say that? Yeah, the prison system written all over that kid, man. Can't nobody change that. Can't nobody change his motherfucking me trajectory right now. It's like him being put inside of a motherfucking 223 and being shot out. Or him being put inside of a switch and being shot out. Yeah, they shot that kid out so motherfucking fast it didn't make no sense, man. Yeah, he was exploited in a mental way that it makes no sense, right? And at some time and point, Finesse 2 times figured it out later on down the line that I done got all I can get out of this kid. But what happened is I done gave him too much information. So now I got to try to bring him back in to try to persuade him to do something other than put that information out there. Well, he found out that You can give him all the grown adult game you want to, right? But at the end of the day, they're still a kid, man. And a kid gonna be a kid. He can be nothing other than a kid, a 12-year-old kid at that. So when you said, hey, King ran away because I didn't want to give him no money, what did you expect, man? Kids run away for less than that, right? Kids unalive their parents for less than that. What did you expect? And that's the whole key to what I'm saying. Other kids his age are going to try to emulate him. Exactly. Exactly. But the thing to that is this. There's so many impoverished adults nowadays. If a rapper or a celebrity come along, these people will sell their kids. You know what I'm saying? Remember what I just said? There's so many people that are in impoverished households. If a celebrity comes along, these people will literally sell their kids without selling their kids. And don't let that go over your head. They'll draw it up in another kind of way, right? They'll draw it up in another kind of way. And that's real. We can go look at this for example, right? Because if King, Mama, and Daddy stood for anything, right? Yeah. If King, Mother, and Father stood for anything, ain't no way in hell finesse two times can come along and just take my son for months at a time. I don't care if we struggling or we not struggling. I know what you into as a rapper. I know the kind of things that y'all do. And people don't have to be there, right? Because people that's in the rap industry are dangerous to themselves. Shit. What you think gonna happen to a 12-year-old kid? He gonna see things he don't never supposed to see. Back to what I was saying. He's 12 now, right? He's 12 now. Shout out Slim in the building, man. Shout out Slim out of LA in the building, man. Ain't no doubt. Man, he's taking the praise from ain't no doubt. But people can't see that. People can't see for the next two times took a page from Sean Diddy Combs' book. He just didn't use the Vaseline and baby oil because it hadn't got that far yet. But you could rest for sure. King has been exposed to an adult women. There's no way around that. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. There's no way around that. Why? Because at 12, if you holding stacks and stacks of money up next to your ear, and these other people are doing the same thing, because wherever there's a bunch of money at, especially when you're in that lane, it's a bunch of motherfucking panty dropping, pussy popping females there. Simple as that. Like I said, when you in that lane, no knock on the grown people or the grown rappers. Ain't no knock on them. Although the shit that they rap about is bullshit, I'm just giving my opinion. Although the shit that the rappers rap about is bullshit, because we already seen in 2024, them boys gonna say, you did it. And half of the shit that they rap about, they ain't did it. They ain't did none of that shit. That's the shit that King saw. See, and we know one thing. Shout out to the motherfucking kids, man. Because the kids, they gonna tell it like they see it. See, them kids gonna tell it. It's no different than you being in a household and your son is in the house with you, and another woman come home to your house, and that woman is gone, but that woman came home, guess what them kids gonna say? Mama, I ain't came over here. Yeah. Shout out Slim. They gonna get that Chipotle, man. Yeah. I was gonna think about that earlier, man. But instead I had to go get me a cup of coffee. So let's try this on for size right here, man. Listen what I'm gonna tell y'all. And y'all gonna know this shit makes sense, man. Kids will tell it. Kids will tell it. If you in a household and you and this woman stay in that house and you got your kids there, right? And that man brings somebody there, somebody other than his mama, and that man say, "Hey, this is your auntie," right? And you go in there and you have sex with this woman. As soon as that kid mama come home, she gonna say, "Hey, mama, our auntie came over, but it ain't your auntie, it's the other woman," right? Well, that's what the kids do nowadays. That's what King doing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no doubt. They'll say it in front of God. Hey man, listen. Y'all know if these grown dudes will tell it, what y'all think a kid gonna do? A kid gonna tell it, man. That's what Finesse Two Time is experiencing right now. King is telling shit that Finesse Two Time showed him or that done did around it, right? And he ain't finished. Why? Because he done seen a lot of shit. And Finesse Two Time done exposed him to a lot of shit. So he gonna tell some more shit. And the fucked up part about that is people out here with these huge platforms, they gonna exploit him some more. They gonna bring him on. They gonna bring him on. Cause what they gonna do? They gonna do the same thing that Finesse Two Times did for him. They gonna give him some money. Cause they know what motivates him at 12. He like putting the money up to his ear. He like holding stacks of money like that. So once he's promised that money, whatever he's seen, that Finesse Two Time let him see, he gonna tell these motherfucking me bloggers. He gonna do that because that's what kids do. They tell it. And in his case, he done did some grown folk shit and he done seen some grown folk shit. So there's no amount of dollars that you cannot give him to where he won't tell it. He gonna tell it. It's just a matter of time. Ain't nobody gonna shut that shit down. Ain't nobody gonna shut that shit down. And that's for real. If his mom and daddy didn't stop him from going to be with Finesse Two Times, they damn sure they ain't gonna stop him from going to be with the other people that got money. Why? Because without King, they wouldn't have the money that they have. I'm telling you, man, these people sell they fucking kids. They sell their kids. It's sad, but it's true. That's for real. What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Yeah, ain't no doubt. Like I said, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if King do some more back and forward with Finesse Two Times. They gonna do that because in King mind, he feel like Finesse Two Times is fucking over him because he ain't rewarding him no more money. And that it know what it done came down to? It done came down to a payoff deal. Ain't no doubt. Yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. We almost made it. Same to you, man. Count down. Count down. And that's for real. Yeah. I always say, when the year roll around, you that much closer to doing something that everybody gonna do. What that is? Leave this motherfucking earth. So remember that. I want y'all to remember that. Every year that passes by, you get closer and closer to your final destination. Don't let that scare you. I ain't trying to scare you. I'm just keeping it 110 all the way across, man. That don't mean I'm bringing no negative energy in the room. But I don't want you to ignore that shit. I want you to embrace it, right? And remember, the key to life is to what? Is getting old. The key to life is to getting old. Because as we on this live right now, somebody younger than you ain't waking up in this morning. Remember what I told you. Don't be offended when somebody call you old. You take your hat off and you tip it. Because getting old in this life is the reward you receive from whatever faith you follow. Don't forget that. Don't let that go over your head. That's for real. And it's a true saying. It's a true saying, right? And it's fucked up. But what they always say, only the good die young. What OG doing for New Year's? Well, I'm going to do the same thing I always do. I'm going to grab me a couple, this right here, and I'm going to let them people that drink go out and celebrate and drink and do whatever they do, right? And I'm going to go out the next day because I don't want to be involved in somebody else's situation where they might be coming this way and I might be going the same way. But I'm drinking this and they drinking that other shit. And there goes me. That's what I'm going to do. Remember this, man. You know how you hear people say, well, I'm outside, I'm outside. Well, I ain't outside. I like my house. I like my house. And ain't nothing wrong with not being outside. Remember that. Only the people that's hanging around outside every day, all day. My boy said, you making wine, OG? Well, no, I ain't making no wine, man. I gave them days up, man. I think I got a lot of people drunk in my lifetime. You know, I got a lot of people drunk in my lifetime. But if push comes to shove, I can't make a mean batch of that motherfucking that moonshine. It'd be so goddamn clear it won't take number one cup. And you would check out. You know, I have put a few boys down in my lifetime with that moonshine. Yeah, and that's for real. And I still got the ingredients right here, man. You know, that's for real. Yep, pretty good motherfucking moonshine. They them old selling stories, man. You know they went a long way, man. Old selling stories went a long way, man. I introduced a lot of people on the most selling stories, man. That's for real. But you know, in life, you gotta turn the page, man. And I turned the page on that shit, man. Cause guess what? I ain't interested in doing no doing that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no doubt. From where I'm from, we say what you do on New Year's Eve is what you doing the rest of the year. Well, if that's the case, that means I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna drink coffee and rub back and chill and just look at it from a distance. I would say I'm gonna get a drink, but I don't drink. I would say I'm gonna get a smoke, but I don't smoke. I don't do none of the other shit. Now, I don't knock people that do that, right? I don't knock people that do that. because I feel like a man or a woman should be able to do what the hell they want to do is their life, right? And at some time and point, we got to make an exit. But I choose to be here for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I choose to go to sleep and wake up feeling the same way I did when I laid down. And I don't find no enjoyment in being dragged out drunk. I don't find no enjoyment of being sloppy drunk. I don't find no enjoyment of being motherfucking high. I don't find no enjoyment of that. But I don't knock nobody that do it because it's to each his own. But I know one thing. When I drink this shit here, it's Starbucks. What it's gonna make me do is gonna make me urinate a little bit, and I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna wake up and feel the same way I did when I drank this cup of coffee. Believe me, ain't nothing in this motherfucker but coffee. You know what I'm saying? And my advice, I ain't gonna give it to other people because I can't tell nobody what to do with their life. That's their shit, right? Who gonna win the Super Bowl? Well, I would say the Detroit Lions, but they hurt right now. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to ride with the Buffalo Bills. I know everybody gonna go with Kansas City, but I'm going with Buffalo. Yeah, that's for real. Oh, I go Big Face. He coming here with that. I already knew. I already knew you gonna say the Ravens. That's your team anyway. You fell off last year. Yeah, I gave you hell about that. So anyway, but I'm going to Buffalo Bills, man. If Lamar Jackson win it, cool, man. I'm going to Buffalo Bills. Yeah, yeah. Don't think I forgot Big Face. I already know I got on your ass about that last year. What's up, man? It's all good on my end. Salute, man. And for those that wish to go out and do their thing, oh shit, we know Tampa Bay now. Well, you know what, man? I ain't even mad at Tampa Bay, man. Just go to the playoffs, man. And I feel like the season wasn't even wasted. Go to the playoffs, man. Just go to playoffs, and I feel like the season wasn't wasted. And for those that don't know, or that just tapping in, I represent the motherfucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, that's my team. Now that we got that out of the way, yeah, I ain't no doubt. I rolled down on you in the Astros. Yeah, man, we just be having fun, man. You know I don't mean no harm, man. You know I like just putting people in a position where when they can smile, man. It don't mean no harm, man. You know me. Yeah. I ain't even mad at nobody, man. But y'all remember one thing, man. Don't worry about the accolades of the world, man. It's all about the reward at the end of the journey, man. That's what life is about, man. It's only a journey, man. Where did your journey take you? What have you did along your journey to help other people, man? That's what it's about, man. Simple as that, man. That's for real. I ain't no doubt we've been rocking for a minute. What do I get from Starbucks? I don't even know what this shit is. Normally I don't get the shit. My wife get it. But I decided to get the shit today, man. Let me see. Oh, it's a white chocolate mocha. I got a white chocolate mocha hot. That's what I got today, man. Got more white chocolate mocha, man. And all of the motherfucker at 611. Yeah. And I'm still drinking on it. That lets you know one thing. I don't drink it fast. I drink it slow. But to each his own. But anyway, man, like I said, we live in an opportunist world, man, where people will take a motherfucking mean advantage of you. People take advantage of good people every day, man. And everybody not gonna be the same, and everybody not gonna look at you the same, and everybody gonna have their own opinion about you, which is fine. Just remember, an opinion is like what? Everybody got one. Remember that. So your lane is your lane. Simple as that, man. And and I always tell people about this internet shit, man. Uh, this shit is somewhat addictive to people that don't have a real life, right? That's for real. When are you gonna go telling the silly stories again? I ain't telling no more silly stories because I ain't got no more sillies. Yeah, ain't no doubt. My boy say he post up at the crib with the fam pulling some. Ain't no doubt. That's good, man. Ain't no doubt, man. It's all good, man. You gotta do whatever you gotta do to support yours, man. And don't let nobody else deter you from your vision, man, because you got a lot of dream killers in the world, man. People will try to smash your dream because they can't dream and see your vision, man. So you gotta stay the course, man, and understand that your life is whatever their life is, man. What they say, Slim, he had to give us another. Hey, man, you never know, man. But I'm being honest with you. My intentions is to never ever do another silly story. That's for real. And I can't do nothing but keep it 110 all the way across the board, man. You know, uh, I can't do another silly story, man. But who knows, man? We never know what tomorrow gonna bring, man. And I always believe in never say never. So, it all depends, man. And that's for real. But the point in the matter is this, like I was saying a few minutes ago, man. Whatever you got going on in your life, that's you, man. That's your shit. You got it and direct it how you want to direct it, man. Because can't nobody tell you your vision ain't your vision, right? And always remember this, man. And let me say this before I get out of here, man, because you know I'm finna get ready to go. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and look at it, man, and ask yourself, is the risk greater than the reward, man? And whatever that answer is, that's where you go, man. Go with it like that, man. Because everybody's not gonna reap your reward. Only you can do that. And nobody reap your reward. Only you can reap your reward. Most people can't reap your reward. Most people can't see your vision, right? But you have to stay the course and you have to stay in your lane. It's no different than a Kentucky Derby horse running down the motherfucking me strip trying to go to home and win. He got the blockers on, right? So there's no distraction on each side. That's how you gotta look at your motherfucking challenges of life, man. You gotta put your blockers on and keep going. Yeah, ain't no doubt. Straight up Savage Drive. Yeah, straight up Savage Drive, man. But y'all know what I said about Savage Drive, homie. In this world, you really have to be a savage. And only one thing gonna get you from point A to point B is your drive. You have to be a savage and you have to have the drive. And for anybody that missed this live, man, y'all catch it on the playback. And for anybody that did catch this live, share it, man, because we don't know what tomorrow gonna bring. We do not know, but we know at 8:19 right now, you here. For 20 seconds from now, you never know where you're gonna be, man. That's how fast this shit go, right? Key to life is getting old, man. So never let nobody insult your intelligence when they say, "Oh, you old," because they tell me that all the time. That's my goal in life, is to get old. I want to get old. That's my goal in life. That's why I do. What's up, T? That's why I move like I move, because I want to get old. And I want to get real old. That's for real. So always feel like it's a privilege when you get old. I think that's what's wrong with the world now. People are intimidated by getting old. People feel like they missing some shit because they getting old. Don't ever feel like it's a bad thing to get old. That's for real. But the way you carry yourself in your everyday life resembles what you refuse to let go. Don't let that shit go over your head. The way you carry yourself in your everyday life resembles what you refuse to let go. If that touched home with you, then I'm talking to you. That's for real. But me, I want to get old, man. That's my reward. It ain't money. Fuck money. Money just gives you more opportunities to be a fucking narcissist because 90% of the time when a person is rewarded with a lot of money, he or she becomes a narcissist and is selfish automatic. It's never to help nobody else. That's why most people in life are never rewarded with a lot of money. They strive for it their whole life only to never get it. Because you know why? The person that rewards you with wealth know for a fact you will only become a bigger narcissist in life if you are rewarded with a lot of money. At that point, when you are rewarded, you will become a selfish individual. Nobody would ever be able to reap that reward with you. That's what having money is about. It's about blessing somebody else. Simple as that. That's why I tell people I wake up every fucking morning, never once complaining. Why? Because I understand the reward. I understand my reward. That's why I don't have no complaints. That's why I'm not never disgruntled because I understand that once you transition to a certain age or a certain part of your life, you understand where you're going, how you're going to get there, and can't nobody stop it. Can nobody stop it. Only you can stop it. And you can stop it in a bunch of ways. That's for real. You can stop it in a bunch of ways. Okay, 49ers, 21-13. That ain't good news for the Detroit Lions fans. So, anyway, man, uh, I've overstayed. I've overstayed my time. Remember this, man. There's a lot of motherfucking opportunists out there. Don't give these people the opportunity to fuck over you, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not allow yourself to be taken advantage of by people, man. Because that's what we up against in 2024, man. And if you was taken advantage of in 2024, man, you got a chance to fix it in 2025, man. Simple as that. But you got to recognize it before it get there. So with that being said, man, uh, it is what it is. And I always say this: you got to stay up and you got to stay free. That's the only way you move from point A to point B, man. And the key to life, man, is getting old, real old. I'm talking about so old to where your hair is gray and it look like the snow on the ground. But the only way you get there is you got to take care of self first, man. Take care of the temple, man, and the temple take care of you, man. That's for real. That's my only reward in life. I'm never chasing money. Never chasing money. All I want to do is get old and enjoy the people that I'm around. I'm never chasing money. That's how you know people would never get the money because they spend too much time chasing it. Remember that, man. Remember what I just gave y'all. Anytime anybody chase something, that means it's running from them. That means it's running from them. It's running. It's running. Remember that, man. Jimmy Carr just passed away at 100. He lived a good life. Anytime you find anybody chasing something, that means it's running from them. But the man that stands fast and understand where he's going, how to get there, he's the turtle in the race. Do your research on the turtle and the rabbit. I'm the turtle, man. I want to live till I get old, man. I want to live. I want to live old. I want to be old. I want to be the old man sitting on the porch. And it don't matter about the money. Don't matter about the money, man. Real talk. Most people ain't gonna understand that. They ain't gonna understand that. It's all right to be the turtle, man. It's all right. I'm the turtle, man. That's for real. Till next time, man, y'all do me a favor. Stay up, stay free. And for those that ain't subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all do me a favor, man. 2 days. The 2025 is here, man. Don't put out what you can do today for tomorrow, man. Because tomorrow ain't promised. Share this live, man. And for those that ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, man. That's if you want to, and if you don't, it's all good. Salute. I'm out of here.